All right, let me just get let me just get this out of the way. So I was sitting at a table, right, and I had like a whole bowl of boiled eggs. I was eating boiled eggs, and I was like, "Hey, I should make a tier list." And here we are now. Without any further explanation, we shall go in. So first up is the raw egg. Um, Interesting information that I'd like to tell you: don't do that, and don't eat it. You'll die. Okay. Next up is the egg roll. Now, I never had an egg roll, so I'm gonna assume that it's good, right? So I'm gonna put that in B. Next up, we have the tamago, the egg sushi, right? It's pretty good. I'm just gonna put that in A without further explanation. Eggnog, the staple of Christmas beverages, I think. It, uh, I lost my words. It's good, okay? It's like ice cream, but it's not ice cream. A. Quail eggs. Okay, one thing I'd like to say about quail eggs is that they are extremely delicious. Like, they're high in protein, and they chew very well. This would also go in A. Next up, we have omelets. Omelets are good, but I wouldn't say that they're the best. But the thing is, you can change it up. You can put stuff inside of it. You could put peppers, you could put meat, you could put carrots, you could put jalapeno peppers if that's your style. So I'm gonna put this in B. That's just my biased opinion. Poached eggs. Um, uh, I'm gonna be honest. It's basically just a boiled egg, but it's just flattened and way more softer. And I'm a boiled egg guy. I like boiled eggs, but I'm gonna put this in B. Conveniently after poached eggs, we have boiled eggs. Now for this one, I'd like to invite a special guest. Hello.
Hello?
Uh, have you ever tried a boiled egg?
No.
You've never tried a boiled egg?
No.
With that out of the way, I'm just gonna put this in S because I like it. I don't even know why I asked him to do this. Now, for one of America's staple foods, the scrambled egg. Believe me, I love this. I love it a lot. The problem is, I get tired of it very easily in the mornings. However, do you know what replaces that factor? It's the subtlety of how well you cook the egg. If it's perfectly moist and chewy and fluffy, then it's perfect. In that kind of case, it's going in S. Next, we have the egg fry, the fried egg. I don't really have any other words to say. It's pretty basic. Um, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about this. It's just a good egg. I'm gonna put this in A. Now, next we have egg in a hole. Now, one thing I just have only one word to say about egg in a hole. It's a cool concept, like having a piece of bread and having an egg inside of it. I just don't understand why or like what was going through the person's mind when they thought of it. Like, some guy was just like sitting in his kitchen, right? And he's like, I want to make some food. And he has a piece of bread, right? He has eggs. Rather than doing what any sensible person would do, like making scrambled eggs and toast, he's like, I'm gonna merge the two together. I'm gonna smash the egg straight through the center and make this abomination. It is disgusting, but it's so delicious. S. Oh, now we have one of my personal favorites, Humpty Dumpty. Now, I'm not really a big fan of the fairy tale. I mean, like, it's used in a lot of children's stories. He's a cool guy. Don't get me wrong, he's a cool guy. I only like him for his backstory in Puss in Boots. Trust me, you will love the movie. S. So now we have extra stuff in the back. Here we have vegan eggs. I never tried these before. I'm just gonna assume that they're okay. Um, I like how they look like flowers. Um, Yeah, I'm gonna put that in. Looks cool. Next, we have Confused Eggman. Now, Confused Eggman is a very cool man. He lives as an egg. He is in an egg costume. But not only that, he doesn't know! He doesn't know why he's an egg, and that's why he's amazing. Now, I'm gonna put this also in looks cool. Now we are on to the big boys. We are at the duck. The duck hatching straight out of the egg. Don't get me wrong, it's really cool to look at, and trust me, look at that face. Now, don't get me wrong, he's beautiful, but like I don't want to eat a raw duck. So, actually, I think that might be a swan. I'm not sure anymore. With that assumption, we're going to A. Oh. Now we just have this thing. I don't know what this is, but it's cool. I like it. I like the concept. I don't know if this is possible unless you have like some kind of like you know those cookie cutters? Like imagine you have that for like a pot and with eggs. Imagine you have something like that, right? I don't know how you're gonna cook this well or how you're gonna have the perfect shape. Like this isn't even perfect. You'd see the crooked side. But like I like the concept. It's going into looks cool. Next, we have my favorite category. Dogs! Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, no. This is going for something way further. We're gonna make something better. Trust me. Okay, now we have a category to put this in. This wonderful, wonderful creation. This is going into the Supreme category. Now, next, I want to introduce you to something even better. BAM! Look at that! Look at that! Oh my goodness! It's just as good. It's just as good. Supreme. Okay. Last but not least, wait, this isn't even the last. Now we have another one of my favorites, the egg roll dog. Trust me, you don't want to mess with this guy. He will mess you up. I mean, like, by mess you up, no, I mean by he will literally strangle you so hard to a point where it'll just be amazing about how much power this dog has in his egg roll costume. This will be going in a mix of Supreme and S. Now we have the last one. You know, they say that we save the best for last, but I mean, like, let's be honest, this is just the coolest thing I've ever seen. So I'm just gonna slowly put it here. And yeah, that's the end of my tier list. I didn't put anything in C or D. Well, if you like this video, please leave